Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review, the weekly Star Wars recap for June 15th, 2020. I didn't do one last week, but I'm going to be doing one this week, mainly because there wasn't anything really to talk about, and also I didn't do a video at all last week, so yeah, obviously now I'm back in and I kind of just need to write videos. I didn't really have many ready. Right now I'm reading books for reviews, which I need to get those done this week. So those will probably be probably near the weekend. I'll get those out. It's a New Dawn novel, which is tying the Rebels and then Alphabet Squadron because the new one's coming out next week, I believe. So yeah, obviously not this week, but so I won't be talking about this week at all. So yeah, but before I do get into this video, I do want to talk about obviously what's going on in the world and definitely the U.S., which is obviously where I live. A lot of protests and whatnot going on with. Which started because of a police officer murdering a black man named George Floyd, and this it's a very obviously the main topic going on right now, and something I feel like it's important. Obviously, I support the Black Lives Matter movement, which I don't understand really how can't it's just standing up to racism and obviously the police force and whatnot. Some cases or not even some cases, but it seems like they target people of color and definitely black people. So yeah, I fully support yeah, the movement and all of that. But today, so I'm gonna be talking about Star Wars. But I do want to say that. But yeah. Anyways, this week there's two stories. What I obviously announcements from both things I'm very excited for, though not a whole lot of details were revealed for either ones, but we should be getting the more details later today and maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. But yeah, which one of those is a new video game from EA and a new novel, which is I guess the sequel to the 2017 novel From a Certain Point of View, which that was for the 40th anniversary of A New Hope. Kind of a retelling of A New Hope, I guess, of 40 different stories by 40 different authors. I believe some of them were written by two. I believe it was like 43 authors in total. But they announced they'll be doing an Empire Strikes Back one for the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. Same thing, 40 stories written by 40 different authors. Once again, some might be written by two authors. Don't know yet, but yeah, I'll talk about those two things later. But first, I want to talk about the new releases for the past 2 weeks, and then what will be coming out later this week. Starting off, there's a new young adult novel titled Queen's Peril, written by E.K. Johnston, which follows Padme right before the Phantom Menace. So yeah, I haven't read it yet, so I'm not really sure. I've read a little bit of Queen's Shadow, which was obviously written by E.K. Johnston also, but follows Padme after the Phantom Menace, going from Queen to a Senator. But I haven't finished that, and I do want to finish that before I get into Queen's Peril, which right now I don't know when I'll be finishing Queen's Shadow, because I want to read, like I said, I've been reading New Dawn, and I'm not very far in the Alphabet Squadron, but I'm kind of reading that too. And I want to read Shadowfall, the Alphabet Squadron sequel, first. So yeah, but maybe next month I'll get around to both of those. But there's also other stuff I want to read too. But anyways, moving on. Next new release was Dizzy Gallery Mandalorian Episode 6 Process, which I enjoyed. I did a review on that came out yesterday, so you can check that out. And then the first 2 episodes of the Jedi Temple Challenge, the game show hosted by Ahmed Best, came out. I have yet to watch those. I had time, but I just didn't. So yeah, I'll probably watch those eventually. I might just wait till there's a time when there's no news and I could just talk about them, kind of like I did with those rollout shorts. Just kind of a review on it with just in a weekly Star Wars recap. So yeah. But anyways, next up, there was 2 Galaxy of Adventures shorts released, finishing off the 4-part Empire Strikes Back series. First off, there's Rendezvous at Bespin, which is Han, Leia, Chewie, 3PO. It had a little bit of the asteroid field, then they go to Bespin, and obviously the betrayal, and then from Lando, and then on Carbonite, which I enjoyed. And then there's next one, Clash on Cloud City, which is obviously the famous duel between Luke and Vader, and then it's like the ending scene of The Empire Strikes Back, which I thought was good too. Although weirdly enough, they didn't have the "No, I am your father" line. So obviously I believe the series originally when it was announced, it said it was to introduce younger kids to Star Wars. So not having that reveal spoiled to them in the short, I guess, is what they were going for there more. So yeah, it's I really don't care. So yeah, and then finally there was Dizzy Gallery Mandalorian Episode 7 Score, which I really enjoyed. It's probably my favorite episode, mainly because it's very just focused in on the score and Ludwig Göransson. I don't know how to pronounce his name, last name at least. And honestly, I might be pronouncing his first name wrong too. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. A review should be going out on Wednesday, or maybe tomorrow. It depends if I get a video done for the Squadrons trailer and whatnot. Because I'll talk about that later. But yeah, and then this week, Dizzy Gallery Mandalorian Episode 8 Connections will come out on June 19th, 2020. And that's the only one I definitely know, and that would be the season finale or series finale. I don't know if they'll do more Dizzy Gallery Mandalorian for later seasons, but I'm not sure if the next episode or 2 of Jedi Temple Challenge will be coming out this week. I would assume so. So if that's the case, it would probably come out June 17th, which is Wednesday. And I don't know if it's just going to be 1 or 2 episodes. We'll find out on Wednesday. And I don't know if a Galaxy of Adventures short will come out or not. And other than that, nothing else other than, surprise releases, which usually are just Galaxy of Adventures stuff. But anyways, let's jump into the news stories, which I'll just start off with the one I'm most likely going to title the video with, which is The Empire Strikes Back from a Certain Point of View, which, like I said earlier, is a follow-up to the 2017 one, which retold A New Hope from a certain point of view, which, it's, telling the story from characters who aren't main characters, so, background characters, or even in some cases, some characters who aren't even in the movie, but, which I would assume will probably be the case for some of these stories. And like I said, it's 40 stories written by 40 different authors. So yeah, other than that, the only other details we have is that I'll be releasing on November 10th, 2020. So yeah, sorry if you hear my dog in the background, just chewing on a bone. Being very loud about it. But anyways, like I said, it'll release November 10th, 2020. I'm very excited for it. So yeah, I was very excited for the first one, but I never got around to reading it, so I'm gonna have to. But you never released a paperback version of it, so and I kind of forgot about it. So yeah, which I believe they said they're gonna be releasing one in October, right before this comes out. So yeah, but other than that, not much else. Pretty much know all the authors because they announced it on Twitter, on their own Twitter accounts. But not sure about anything else. Don't know any of the like who's gonna be, featured in it. Which characters, point of views of the stories are going to be. But yeah, we should be getting more details either today or tomorrow, because in the article on StarWars.com it says Monday, June 16th, which today is Monday, but it's June 15th, so I don't know if they meant Tuesday, June 16th, or Monday, June 15th. We'll find out later today, if that's what they meant. So, yeah. I didn't check on Twitter to see, but, I would assume we'll just get more official confirmations of all authors, and maybe a few, confirmations on who some of the, stories will be about. Maybe all of them, I don't know. But, anyways, let's get into the next story, which is about a new video game from EA titled Star Wars Squadrons, which I would assume is the Project Maverick game. What was leaked on the PlayStation Store back in February, I want to say now. Which then it was an RPG with a logo and whatnot, but I guess they're changing the title to Star Wars Squadrons, which the Star Wars Squadrons RPG was prematurely revealed also, but this time on the Xbox Store, so kind of funny there. But it is officially revealed that and said a trailer will be releasing on Monday, which is today, which they have a video thingy up for a for it, which on YouTube it's the premiere thingy. It says it'll premiere at 11 a.m. Eastern time for me. Eastern time, which I believe would be like 8 Pacific. So yeah, this video should be going up at 9 a.m. Eastern time, so 2 hours from now, if you're watching this video right when it comes out. So yep, but you're probably not, so it's probably already on. You can check that out. But yeah, the little art piece what was revealed, shows obviously the logo and then a X-wing and TIE fighter pilot, but then in one corner we see some rebel ships. There's like an X-wing, Y-wing, A-wing, I believe a U-wing also, then a whatever the main like big ships are called, it's an MC-75 cruiser, which I guess is the official name, just the main rebel cruiser, I guess. And then you see a TIE fighter, TIE bomber, the TIE interceptor. Is that what it's called? Interceptor. Yeah, interceptor. And then there's the what I don't know what it's called. Let me see. TIE Reaper. yeah, TIE Reaper, which is like this weird one, then a Star Destroyer. Um, it's the second one, the ISD-2 or whatever you want to call it, second class, whatever. Um, so yes, seems like maybe on the original trilogy stuff at least at launch. So yeah, kind of sucks, but if there is a story, for a pilot story, really, I feel like the best era for a pilot story is the original trilogy, because obviously you could do sequel trilogy also. Definitely if it's a first order point of view. Um, Prequel trilogy you could do, but like, if you're getting a prequel trilogy story, I'd rather, if it's like from the point of view of a clone, but would really all you can really do with a pilot prequel trilogy story, unless you do droids. Like I feel like I'd rather have one where it's a shooter instead. And obviously Jedi, you'd rather be like a Jedi Fallen Order than a game where you play as a Jedi in the story, but you're only flying. So yeah, but obviously you can have a story like that where you fly also, but most of it's either shooter or lightsaber stuff. But obviously that for a prequel trilogy video game story, that's what I would rather have than a pilot story. But for original trilogy, most of the big battles are the dogfighting in space with the Battle of Yavin and Battle of Endor too. Obviously, Battle of Endor had the ground stuff with the Ewoks and whatnot, but it's mainly the big space battles, which I love. So yeah, but yeah, I'm very excited for Star Wars Squadrons. Man, is for it's going to be, seems like it'll be mainly multiplayer focused game, but that's mainly because I loved Starfighter Assault and Battlefront 2. The space battles in the original Battlefront 2 also I really loved. So getting an actual full-fledged game where it's the main focus, I'm very excited for. So yeah, obviously I think I heard there's gonna be a story, but it's gonna be like a Battlefront 2 story where it's very short. Probably only 3 to 6 hours around there. But if it's good, then yeah. Obviously, if it's really nothing special, then be whatever. But I'm still very excited for the multiplayer possibilities. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end this one off here. Tomorrow, because the trailer comes out in a few hours. At least when this goes up, it comes out actually tomorrow for me for recording this. I'm recording this on Sunday. Usually I record on Fridays, but I'll be doing a video on the trailer tomorrow on Tuesday and talking about whatever other details there are. On Thursday, I would assume for the EA Play live stream thingy, they'll have some gameplay for it and more details. So I'll be talking about that probably next week on next episode of the Weekly Star Wars Recap. So yeah, I would assume a beta will probably be coming also for it in the next few months before release. But yeah, it's great. It feels like the first time there's 2 big Star Wars video game releases in a while, so I'm trying to think. When was the last time? There might have been another time when when another Lego game came out in like the Force Unleashed came out, maybe. Trying to. Force Unleashed, I believe, came out 2008. I believe Complete Saga came out 2007. That wouldn't be the case. 2010, 11 is when Force Unleashed 2 came out, and I know Lego Star 3 came out like around that time too. So I'm thinking that's probably like the last time. But yeah, obviously it'd be great if it could be like the I don't know. I guess you could say golden age of Star Wars video games. During the like PS2, Xbox, GameCube, I guess 6th generation console era, because there's a shit ton of Star Wars games and a lot of good ones too. So yeah, obviously since then, like I love the Lego ones. And I really like Jedi Fallen Order, but I wasn't the biggest fan of Force Unleashed. Never played Force Unleashed 2. Both the EA Battlefronts, I enjoyed, but those craziest things for me at least. Obviously, like I love the original Battlefront 2, and honestly, probably the new one's probably better, but there's just that, because I played it, a lot back in the day in the PS2, so yeah. But anyways, I'm just rambling on. I added probably like an extra 4 minutes to this video, so I'm gonna end this one off here. So yeah, once again, review for Disney Gallery Mandalorian episode 7 should be on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I'll probably get those 2 book reviews out, and I'll probably in the final episode of Disney Gallery Mandalorian also, and then probably something else, I don't know what. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end this one off here. I've been Star Wars, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Hated profession. They said you were coming. They said you were the best in the parsec.